Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy 4:32 in the morning. So we've been talking about the ability to manage your state and how important that is. Really, the number one thing in terms of the quality of your life. The ability to manage your state in tough times. And we've been going through the ways in which you're going to do that. So for a while now, we're going to be talking about all those different ideas. How can we manage our state? And yesterday, I suggested that you start your day with a series of questions, asking yourself these questions and feeling the feelings in order to start your day on a positive note. And it's more than just, I guess I want you to understand just how powerful this is. So, let's talk about some examples of just what you can do with your physical body, because that's the quickest way to change how you feel. And I use the example of athletes, right? When you're getting ready, when a baseball player is getting ready to go up and bat, they use their physical body in order to put themselves in a certain state to be ready. And that does more than just get their body ready. That gets their mind ready. That gets their emotions ready. They block everything out that they're thinking about. They focus just on one thing. And they do that by starting with their physical body. Football players, they bang their heads together, or they do something, they move around, and they use various anchors. That's something that we're going to talk about down the road in order to be ready for that particular moment. Well, when you do things with your physical body, it's way more than just, I'm using my body and I'm getting myself pepped up. When you move your body in certain ways, you're causing chemical reactions in your body that are either doing amazingly wonderful things for your body or they're destroying your body. So they did a big study a long time ago at Berkeley where they just had manic depressives look at themselves in the mirror and smile twice a day when they first got up in the morning and then before they went to bed at night. And the outcomes were shocking, quite frankly. Well over 50% of them ended up not on their medications anymore. No, I'm not saying if you're diagnosed manic depressive, all you need to do is smile and you're not going to be manic depressive anymore. It did more than just affect that part of their day. And Ayurvedic medicine has been telling us for a long time that when we do these things, we cause certain chemical reactions. And that's now been biologically proven. So if you meditate and you feel tranquility, that's more than just your mind telling your body that you're feeling tranquility. You are, in fact, creating lorazepam. You're creating the tranquility molecule. And so you're putting yourself in that particular emotion by creating a chemical response. And if we think about the opposite, that's an easy way to prove that this idea is right, because we all know that the opposite is true. What happens when you get stressed? When you stress yourself out, what are you doing to your body? And that's easy to feel. You're filling yourself with adrenaline, and you're filling yourself with cortisol. And we now know that when you do that, you're completely ripping your body apart. Stress might be more harmful for your body than smoking. It might be more harmful for your body than doing drugs, because it isn't just that you're feeling badly at that time, but by filling yourself with these chemicals break your body down, and you can do the opposite. So that's a really good point to stop and think about right there, by the way. The other day, and I think it was 2 days ago, somebody was asking me, I don't know what it is that I want in my life. I don't know what my gift is. That's the question. I don't know what my gift is. If you're not sure about something positive that you want to look at, what's my gift? What's my goal? What motivates me? Those types of things. Think about the opposite, because we're so good at doing the bad things. We're so good at doing the negative things. And that's kind of all around us, right? The news and social media and all, so we're so good at going to that stuff that if you ever get caught up and you're like, I'm not sure what the positive thing is that I I should be looking for? First of all, trust your gut, trust your unconscious mind. I mean, it's going to take you where you're supposed to go. So just relax and trust. But secondly, do the opposite. Go to the negative and then do the opposite of that. If you can't figure out what you love, figure out what you hate and then do the opposite of that, and that'll be what you love. So, little side note, sorry. But, we now know that if you ride a roller coaster, and at the time of riding the roller coaster, you're terrified, well, you're filling your body full of adrenaline and cortisol and all of these things, and so you're breaking your body down. But if when you ride that roller coaster, you're feeling euphoric, you're actually producing lorazepam, you're producing all of these positive things that not only make you feel better, it does more than that. You're actually healing yourself while you're doing that. So when somebody would wake up and smile, it wasn't just, oh, I'm happy, I'm happy, and it was a joke. When you start doing these things, you're creating chemical responses. And the chemical responses have ripple effects throughout your body. If you are exercising and you're smiling and you're thinking about all the positive things in your life and you're feeling those feelings, at that time your body is filling itself full of all kinds of chemicals that will actually heal things that you have going on. Exercise isn't just about staying healthy. It's about putting the positive things in your body while you're doing that. That's why meditation is so powerful, because if you meditate and meditate on the things that are most important to you, your body not only focuses on those things and it tells yourself where to go, but while you're doing that, you're feeling those amazing feelings, and those amazing feelings are producing chemical responses in your body that are allowing your body to boost its immune system, to heal things that you have going on, to put things back together in the way that you're supposed to. Helps with digestion, helps with gathering of appropriate vitamins and minerals that your body needs. It's a waterfall effect. So when you're managing your physical body to manage your state, this is more than just getting yourself pumped up. I want you to understand the power of this, that quite frankly, only recently the Western world and scientists have begun to really kind of understand. So one of the things that we learned a long time ago when I started working at Tony Robbins events was what we call power moves. And the one that he does the most, and he's an expert at this, and if you watch him, you can tell, is Superman. And we would stand in the Superman pose or Superwoman pose for a period of time before we would go out, and we did other things too, but that was one of the things that we did before we would go out and we would serve the people that were attending the event. Well, when he started talking about this, Western culture kind of poo-pooed it, but now it's been determined that when you stand in that position, it doesn't just make you feel better. You start actually producing chemical reactions that make you feel more confident, that make your body operate in a better way. It is now something that they've recommended to people before they do an interview, before they give a speech, and the statistics on this stuff are amazing. So today, do two things. Number one, smile. 3 times today, put a big, excuse my language, shit-eating grin on your face. Look up a little bit, put your head up, don't look down, look up. Put a big smile on your face and think about something that in your past just made you absolutely die laughing. Just made you laugh like crazy. Something in a movie, something that happened between you and a loved one. But just do that 3 times today. And then at some point today, stand like Superman. Think about those goals that you had and stand in a Superman or a Superwoman pose, standing like this. And imagine that you have a cape flowing behind you and stand there and walk around like Superman just for 5 minutes. just for 5 minutes, and notice how you feel. And if you want to read up a little bit on this, Google the Superman pose and the recent studies that have been done as to the power of this stuff. When you start managing your physical body, it isn't just, I'm going to pump myself up. This is the easiest way to start that momentum. We talked about the merry-go-round. It's really hard to get that thing pushed. Your physical body is the way to begin to do that. And do little things first and then build. You don't have to do this all on one day. Smile 3 times today. Face up. Look like you're looking into, like the sun is shining on your face. And then think of a time when you died laughing. And then stand in the Superman pose. Walk around like Superman. Do it with your kids. Your kids will love doing this. If you got young kids and you want to walk around like Superman, if they know who Superman is, they'll think it's great. Do that with them, and then just notice how you feel. And why not do that for a couple of days and see what happens. Have a great Saturday, guys. I got kind of a big day happening today. I'll announce something on Facebook a little bit later. Everybody make it a great day.